What's up guys, Boss here, and in today's video, as you guys can see, we're doing something completely different. We are going to be playing another game because our sponsor for today's video is Donut Punks, and basically Donut Punks is a mobile zombie game, and here's what's really unique about it. So I've played a lot of different zombie games over the course of my life. They're some of my favorite games to play. I played them a lot when I was younger. I've never came across a zombie game though that had, donuts involved or any kind of food for that matter. And you might be thinking it's kind of weird, but they actually implemented them really nicely inside of the game, and they're a huge part of the strategy in this game. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. But first, let me show you guys a few of the characters inside of this game. So as you guys can see, I already have a lot of the punks unlocked. I've played this game for quite a bit of time now already. So I'm going to be playing a couple of them today, kind of showing you guys, how they work, how they're different. Each one has its own special perk, which you're going to be able to use in the games. The first one I'll use today will be Sleepy because it's one of the first ones you unlock. So I want to show you guys kind of the strategy of how to use him. So when you guys get the game, you'll already have an understanding of how to use him, since he's the very first ones you use inside of this game. So the game modes are Donut Hunt. That's kind of the standard one. The first one. And then there's Collection, which is essentially a 2v2. You unlock that it only takes a little while of gameplay to unlock this game mode, which is really fun, where basically you are with a teammate and you try to fill 3 collectors with donuts. And then there's a hardcore mode. I didn't even unlock that yet after playing for, quite a few hours, because it takes 600 trophies, which is quite a lot, but it's hardcore, so it makes sense that it's difficult to unlock. And then there's also a team play mode here where you can play with a friend you have in real life. You can see you can create a team, invite friends, or join a team that has already been created. So a lot of fun stuff inside of this game. We're going to go ahead and fight though. I'll show you guys how Donut Hunt works, which is essentially the, main game mode inside of this game. Well, it's the first one that you'll play before you unlock the collection one. And what's really nice about this game is you'll see right here, it is actually pretty free to play, because if you look at the top where it showed the zombie level, it gets changed to the average of your level with the players you're playing with too, so the zombies won't be too strong. So basically, as we're getting in the game here, the way this works is the first person to either collect 100 donuts, or the person who has the most donuts when the timer runs out wins the match. And what these are here, where you see the store here thing, those are basically donut banks, as I like to call them, because they're basically a place you can store your donuts, and when you die, you'll still have the donuts, whereas opposed if you don't put them in the bank, when you die, you're going to lose all of them. You see the graves here. When you die, your opponents can pick them up, and then you'll run out of them. So this is the perk I'm going to use right now. It's my basically special ability, and you can see when you trap your opponents, you get donuts, but you can't actually kill them. You can't directly kill them or damage them, but what you can do, and this is most people's ability, is either going to slow them down, or there's one that kind of blocks the screen. That's Pooper. He blocks the screen and you can't see. There's traps, there's like peace circles, there's all different kinds of perks in this game. And as you can see, I've already collected 100 donuts. We're completely dominating the competition right now. We've played pretty well this match, and maybe our opponents made some mistakes and died a lot. As you saw, there were lots of graves. We were able to pick up a lot of donuts. And there's tons of different zombies inside of this game. The ones that are the most broken, which luckily we haven't ran into them yet because they're very, very strong, are the fire zombies, where basically if you kill them, they spawn a bunch of fire. But the reason why we didn't see any of them is because we were able to win this match really, really quickly. We were able to avoid the zombies, and yeah, all we have to do is just survive for a couple more seconds, and we already have won this match here. So really good win, and whenever you win a game, you get trophies, as you can see. You'll also get battle points. And the other thing I want to show you guys is there's something called leagues inside of this game. I'll click on that right now. You see there's a championship where basically you compete with other people and you can unlock prizes, and you can see there's, it shows you your challengers you compete with, and if you do really well, you move up in the leagues into the next one. There's eventually a silver league you can get into. I'll show you the other leagues. You can see this is the highest league as of now, and you can unlock all sorts of things, like a punk here. You see I already have that punk actually, and this was the one that I was planning to use for the collection game mode. This is one of my favorite ones to use, block box, and Also, just to show you guys, you can equip your punk with skins. I've unlocked the Thorbox one, so I selected it for him because I think it looks a little bit cooler. And also, before we head into the next one, let me show you guys something called the Donut Pass. It's basically a battle pass where you collect, you know, rewards, and of course there's a premium pass, but you don't need to get that. You're still going to be able to get lots of rewards from the free pass. You can see at the bottom all different kinds of rewards, and it resets every season. You can see the season ends in 10 days, 18 hours, and every season there's going to be different kinds of rewards you can get, so it's going to be different every time, which is pretty cool. Just scrolling through so you guys can see some of them. Alright guys, let's go ahead and select Blockbox and head into the collection mode. So as you guys can see, as we're loading into it, it will be a little different because it is going to be a team mode. So you're actually paired with another random person, and you're going to fight against another team of 2 people, and essentially the team that fills up the collectors first, there's 3 collectors, wins, or if you don't completely fill them up, whoever has more donuts, you know, as the match is going on and the time runs out. So here we go. And this one is different. The Blockbox has a very, very special perk, which you guys will see. It basically spawns a creeper that will just blow up, and it is actually pretty broken. I would say his ability is better than Sleepy's, and I'll show you guys why. Because when you go ahead and use it, like I said, it spawns a creeper, and look at that. We just blew everything up, and look at how many donuts we got. I mean, that was ridiculous. We deposit all of them off here, and look at the massive lead we already have. We're already winning by so much just because of that one ability we used. I'm going to go ahead and use it again. Unfortunately, I played it kind of far away, but it still blew up some of the zombies, I think, but we didn't kill one of the opponents, which is kind of unfortunate because, of course, we wanted to trap them and get some donuts, but we have a pretty sizable lead, so I'm not too worried. We just have to, we could even play kind of passive. We just want to make sure we don't, you know, die to our opponents. I killed a, ooh, let's go ahead and use the ability again. We need to get away from it because I think it can blow you up too if you're not careful. There we go. We just got 15 donuts. We're going to go ahead and store it there. Wait, we already, you can see the check that'll tell you it's already filled up. So we need to go to the other one. That's going to be +1 for us. We just need to fill up one more collector and we win this match. So I just collected some more donuts. I'm going to go to the other collector, and we are pretty far away from filling it completely, so I'm going to need a lot more donuts. Worst case scenario, we could probably just win this by having this lead, so we don't need to stress too much about filling up the last one, but I think just to try to, you know, win by the most we can, we should just fill it up, right? So my teammate got some donuts, I think. I don't know if he's gonna... Wait, I'm gonna trap here. That's going to... Yeah, nice. There we go. We got the +15. I don't even know why I said trap. I just called it, I guess. I knew we were gonna kill him because, of course, when I throw it, it's not guaranteed to trap, but that's just how good the perk is. So I don't know if this is gonna be enough. I mean, this will be quite a lot, though, that I just added to it. Okay, let's collect these 13 donuts here. Try not to die, and I think this should be enough. We're going to, yeah, complete it with some time to spare. Let's go. I think this might even be the first time that I've won this, filling the 3 collectors. The other times I've won this, I already won this mode a few times. I kind of won by the timer running out, but that time I played pretty well, and I think it's also because Blockbox is just pretty OP. As I already said, he is a very, very strong punk. Definitely one of my favorite ones to play. So if you guys are wondering how to, oh, first I'll show you guys this. This is the reward system, kind of like for accumulating trophies. You're going to get lots of different rewards. Some of them you'll get will actually be punks, but then you'll also get donuts, backpacks, stuff like that, which essentially donuts help you upgrade stuff. So I'll actually show you this right now. We're going to get a ton of cards, punk cards. So let me show you guys how the upgrading system works. So if we go to the punks here, and let's just say, let's click on Sleepy, right? And you can see, I'll just move my face cam out of the way for just a second so you guys can see the upgrade button, and we can go ahead and upgrade that for 8,000 donuts. You can upgrade, you know, you upgrade them and they'll get different kinds of stuff once you do, and of course the cost is different depending on their level. So you can see Roxy only 500 donuts to upgrade, so very, very easy to upgrade them early on. You see I could just upgrade 3 times, you already get her to level 4, and that's a 40% damage increase. So these are pretty big upgrades. Definitely important to make sure you collect donuts and upgrade your punks, because it's greatly going to help you out inside of the matches. And I'll show you guys a couple other things inside of this game. You got missions, which is fairly new, which is also going to give you some rewards and also motivate you to play, the game and try different punks out. And also, a couple other things I want to talk about, and this is very good for you guys, actually. So the first 77 people to download this game, basically by clicking the link in the description or scanning the QR code that you see on the overlay, and then entering in the promo code Donut Boss, which is also on the overlay, you guys are going to get a free stand, a free grave, and a free skin, which all look pretty cool. So, as you guys can see, this is the stand I have equipped it here. It is True Grit, and then this is the grave I have equipped Crapopolis, or however you pronounce it. I don't think I've ever said that word before in my life. And then for this, we could click on him, you'll see skin, so you can equip a skin on the punks that you have, and as you unlock them, you'll be able to equipped more to customize the way that you want. And that's the nice thing about this game. There's tons of different features, and like with the skins, the graves, the stands, you can choose what you want, and there's just so many options to represent yourself inside of the game the way that you choose. So hope you guys did end up enjoying the video. As I said, great game. I would definitely recommend it. So if you guys do want to check it out, make sure to click the link in the description. Make sure to like the video if you guys did end up enjoying it. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. And let me know if you guys would enjoy more videos like this on other kinds of games. And thanks again. Until next time, guys.